All right, took Molly over to the Harriman Skate Park tonight. She did awesome. So what we did at first is we just made our way around the skate park. So we're in the skate park in this video, but initially we're not. When we get out of the car, she's kind of skeptical. She's unsure. She can hear all of the skateboarders and bike, all the things, and it kind of makes her a little bit unsure. So I just ease her into it. So we would do a little bit of a loop around the skate park, and I get her to tune in with me. So I want to prime her. I want to see where she's at e-collar level wise. I'm loving this new e-collar setup on her. She's working a lot lower. I just want to see where she's at. And then when we start to go in, I want to get her working right away and see what she's going to start to offer up. So because she was unsure, she started to offer up more focus. And so that's because we work so much on focus, and that's what's comfortable when she's unsure. So that's a great sign, because that's what we want. We want a dog that's saying, hey, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to rely on my training. And that training requires me, the handler, to give plenty of direction. So as she's offering up, I'm giving food pretty liberally. This is her dinner for the night. And so I don't use food forever, but I really think it's a functional tool, especially when a dog is nervous about something, or if they're going to go into prey drive, I can redirect them with food pretty easily. So Molly is prey driven. I wouldn't say she's the most defensive dog, but there were certain things in the park that were weird. Like some of the older kids were taking their skateboards and like banging them into the trees and yelling bad words and all kinds of stuff. And so I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. And she was weirded out by that. But these younger kids that were kind of chatting with us and asking us about Molly and, all the things, in the first video, they were talking with me to switch camera angles so you could see skateboarders and stuff, but they were a lot easier for her to work through. And so we want to work up to things that are harder. It's not like we want to avoid those things, but this is her first time in a skate park. So she's giving me focus. She's even like offering up downs, and then I start to go with it and ask her to lay down for longer periods of time, because that's the kind of stuff that we're working on at home. So I'm really proud of where she's at with this. I'm also just kind of waiting at some periods where I'm like, as somebody goes by, I want to wait and see, like, is she going to go after this? Is she going to go into prey drive? Because I want opportunities where the dog will mess up so that I can show them how to fix it. I don't want to be so proactive, and then I get to the point where, like, now I have all the kids with me and I can't be as proactive, and she's like, hey, I noticed you're not being proactive. Now I'm going to go after the skateboard or the scooter or what have you. So I want to have opportunities, especially going forward, where I'm not necessarily rewarding quite as much. But then when she does give me like focus and it was really hard, maybe it's like a bigger reward, a bigger handful of food or something like that. So we call those jackpot rewards, versus what I'm doing here, where I'm giving her like one treat at a time, pretty consistently, pretty liberally. So that's the goal with her. Food is something that we can always go back to. It's not like she's never going to not want food. She loves food, but it's a tool. And I want to see, are you just being dependent on the tool, or are you actually getting better? Are you actually working through this kind of stuff? So this prey drive and intensity and all those things that she has over the scooters and stuff. But I was really proud of her progress. Like right here, and you can't see through the grass, is kind of a terrible angle. I need to get a better camera stand, but she just offered up such good impulse control there and focus, and like we're pretty close to some of these bikers and things, and there's some kids yelling, and she did great. She did awesome.